Well, that's good.
Yeah. I told
What is going on, everybody? What's up, stupid fast? No Chevy talk tonight. Okay. What's up, Carlos? No Chevy talk with the Challenger thing in the back, the VMP shirt, and I own a Chevy. How's that all work out? What's been going on, everybody? Waits for some more people to join in. So we got 4. I know I've missed going live for the past 4 weeks, so I know I needed to get on. Took Ken's spot tonight since he is too busy this evening. He should be back next Wednesday. Uh-oh, look at T. Hetz in the house. Mr. T. Hetz. I'm glad my buddy T is doing so much better. I guess it's still early for most people tonight. Hopefully we can get some people jumping in on the chat tonight. We'll see. So we can get that Chevy talk going, ain't that right, Carlos? What's up, Kyle? It is doing good, sir. Got some goodies for it, so I'm going to get all that stuff taken care of in the next couple weeks. Just with my work schedule sucks right now, so I really don't have much time anymore, which is why I really haven't been live lately. If anyone jumps in on the stream, you're more than welcome. Link is posted. Just set my radio out for the Holden conversion. What's up, Tim? Thanks for joining in, sir. Kyle, I want to do that so bad. I want to so bad. But I just can't seem to pull myself together to do it. Does Ken only work on Chevy now, or he hasn't converted yet? Damn you and Xander. He works on everything now, Carlos. He's still a Mustang guy, but he does love his Chevys. If anybody wants to purchase our new hats, there it is. New logo, new hats, all flex fit. Small, medium, large, and extra large. If you want to purchase one, just text the number on the ticker. I'll send you a link and we'll get it ordered for you. You know, I find it kind of funny, which Xander and I are both going through it, but ever since we switched to Chevy, I mean, he lost 100-something subs. I've lost almost 50 because I went to Chevy, but I've gained them back and then some through some of the Chevy pages on the SS forums. And now that I put in an order for a new Bronco, I've gained quite a few more from the Bronco pages. Uh-oh, we got T-Hats in the basement.
What is going on, everybody?
What's up?
Sorry, I got this. I got to wear my little thingy bobby here.
What's up, sir?
Oh, ain't much, brother. Just, happy to be alive and happy and blessed to have friends like all my friends in the chat and my brother Drew. I'm just blessed beyond belief, fellas and ladies, if there's any in the chat. I can't be more thankful to the man upstairs for keeping me around.
Well, we're glad you're still here, sir.
Yeah. Am I looking a little thinner?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 45 pounds, y'all. Not the way I wanted to lose weight. But as soon as I can, as soon as the doctor says I'm good to go, I will be I'm going to hit the gym. I figure I'll probably get as big as The Rock. I don't want to get any bigger than that, That way he don't feel inferior. But probably do that.
Right.
Yeah. Notice the clean shave.
Yeah.
All my life, they call it everyday life skills, and that's what they were really worried about, me being able to do. I'm knocking it out of the park, praise God. Yep.
Yeah. Looking a
My
little
buddy
different.
Stupid Fast Truck out there, Tim Windsor.
Yep.
Man, good folks right there. Anybody wants to see some good F-150 content in this chat, go check out Stupid Fast Truck. He is taking that truck to like a platinum level, so he's very good content. And so is my buddy Drew over here.
I try, sir.
With his new SS.
I try.
What's that stand for? Super sexy? Is that what you stand for?
Oh, man. Sport. I just got to find a day to drop it off and get it done.
Oh, yeah, bring it on up, bro. I'll pull my little chair out there, my portable oxygen tank. Maybe I'll just throw this damn cord out the window and get to work.
That's funny.
Yeah, hopefully soon I won't be on this. I'm only on a liter of oxygen, and my doctor today was astounded by what I've been doing and how my oxygen saturation is leveled out and everything like that. So everything's going good, y'all. Thank you, my brother Tim.
I'm having an old fashioned for you, sir.
Oh, you bastard. Man, I know.
I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what, there's a drive-through liquor store, and I was tempted to go up there and get me a 6-pack of Shiner.
No, sir. Not yet. Not yet, sir.
Hey, Hallen's in the house. Haven't seen Hallen in a while.
What is up, Hallen? Well, he's asked me almost every day about you.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you, it's a blessing, y'all. They say my aunt and my sister said only 2% of the people make it out of where I was. So I should be buying lottery tickets, but I give all the glory to God, not luck. Damn, my hair's a little off. Should have got hair and makeup in here.
Uh-oh. I'll give you 5 minutes.
Yeah. So what kind of goodies do you have for your car, Drew? Are you going to let the cat out of the bag, or are you going to let us wait for a video?
Well, I mean, I'll let the cat out of the bag here, but I got headers and an X-pipe for it.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
that's a good bump. And then who will be doing your tuning? I know that's coming.
I'm still trying to figure out if Daryl's going to be doing it for me.
Yeah, or the Horsepower Factory. That's the LS LT guy, right?
Yeah, he was going to do all the stuff for me, and he wanted to tune it. So, I mean, we'll see. I've got to talk to him more, and I need to talk to Daryl.
Right on.
What's up, Kyle?
What's up, Salty?
Guys?
Hey, Kyle, what's going on, buddy?
Doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
Doing great, brother.
Look at that SS in the background, sir.
Thought you'd say something. Yeah, I got that off of it was a Chevy Mall.
That's sexy. I like that color too.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's one of the only things that they actually sell that's Chevy SS related.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a 2014. It's not even a 15. But
Yeah.
do what you got to do.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. What's up, Maniac? Salty, what's going on, sir?
Howard, thank you for the prayers, brother.
Yep, so headers and X-pipe, and then hopefully a cam's next.
Woo!
There you
Them
go.
damn things sound good. Chopping, man, they
It's just so
sound
much
good.
money.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for sure. I just got done doing all that.
You did, Kyle?
Do it yourself?
Yeah.
You have SS also?
Yeah, I got a silver one.
Oh,
Just
nice.
like him.
Yeah, we're twinsies.
Now, how's it feel with that cam in there?
It's healthy. Unfortunately, here in Michigan, it's super, super cold, and we just got done with it, so it's just burning the tires off right now.
Right. Yeah.
But
Who tuned yours?
hopefully this coming spring, it'll be ready to rip. So it'll be
Damn.
fun.
Who tunes your car?
Power Dynamics, Steve Baldessar. Great guy.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, he's
I think you
pretty well
mentioned
known.
it to me.
Probably did, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he does a lot around here and does some remote as well.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
What cam did you go with?
I went with the Michigan Motorsports' website. They call it the BTR Centrifugal Supercharger Cam Kit. It's really just like a stage 2 or 3 blower cam.
Yeah.
But it's just optimized for exhaust lift over intake lift, so you get a little bit more torque out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty high in the torque. It made 465 torque and 440 wheel.
There you go.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You definitely feel the torque.
I bet. What's up, Force Tours? Everybody's been trying to tell me to go with the Texas Speed. It's a stage 2, but I don't know. I'm a BTR dealer, so I thought about just buying BTR.
I would stick with BTR, and I would definitely get a converter.
I want a converter.
Hey, man, it's only money. And when is the last time you saw a bank truck fall in a funeral procession? You don't. Spend it. Spend it and
Yeah.
send it.
Now, I will tell you, I did all that to my car. I know a couple buddies that spent near $10,000 to do what I did. I only spent $5,000. So
There you go.
you can definitely do it for cheap. You don't have to, break the bank to do it. It's just doing it the right way. Don't cheap out on parts.
Nope.
Maybe doing it yourself is going to be what saves you the money, but definitely don't cheap out on the parts. That's the most important thing.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Drew, that could be your new slogan. Just spend it, then send it.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Modern muscle
There you go.
performance.
Yeah.
First choice, I'm doing well.
Someone was telling me to use Johnson lifters.
Yeah, I've got those. Those are really good.
They're just hard to find
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I actually got really lucky. Those went up $300 in price after I bought them.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah, they were. I think they were $429. Now they're like near $700.
Damn.
And I didn't even go with the link bar ones. I went with the normal ones that still use the trays.
Right.
The link bar ones are more.
Yeah.
Have you done anything else to the motor?
So we did head studs. We
Yeah.
did all the gaskets and everything to do the work. Kept the stock oil pump. Went with we did IWIS timing chain.
Yep.
Kept the stock tensioner only because the tensioner that was sent to me broke on installation.
Oh, wow.
Got really lucky that it broke during installation. Then after installation,
Right.
so we caught it. But definitely want to switch over to something more LS7 based because the LS7 has a solid dampener rather than a tensioner.
Okay.
I still have the LS3 tensioner, but it's only a 37,000 mile motor, so it's definitely got plenty of life in it. But whenever we go and switch out the oil pump to a higher pressure one, I'll do a different dampener.
Okay.
Yeah. We used to have back in my sport bike days, Hondas were notorious for cam chain tensioners. So we used to pull them out, and then we just used we used a manual adjuster and went in there and did it because we used to get a lot of timing chain slap and all that out of the motor and sounded like doo doo. But
it's super common.
Yeah, that was a cheap fix. It was like, I think my cost on, I was working at dealerships that time, was like $40 or some shit like that,
Yeah.
It was cheap insurance.
Oh, for sure.
Cheap insurance at 10,000 RPM.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah, man. What's up, Lewis? Lewis in the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mr. Mike Hall himself. Cars, cues, and barbecues with Mike.
Yep.
That man's got the best damn barbecue this side of Mississippi.
Funny.
There you go.
He's a great guy, man. Great guy, man. I can't say enough good about Mike. Especially because at Ford Takeover, Drew, I kidnapped his ass at probably about 9 o'clock in the morning, and they bring him home to about 6 o'clock at night. I said, come on, ride with me. We went everywhere and anywhere.
Oh, God.
Had a good time, yeah.
Well, I probably won't be driving the SS for a week or two.
Oh, yeah?
No, with what just happened here in Memphis, with young adults getting killed, Memphis streets are about to be pretty bad.
About to be lit.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What's the backup vehicle?
A 99 POS Explorer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, pay $1,500 for it. Runs like a top.
Yeah, there you go. I had a buddy that did that forever.
Really?
Those things don't die.
They don't.
Yeah.
It's got 100,000 miles on it.
Oh, dude, his had like 330.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they last a long time.
They do. It just sucks with the timing change. You got to pull the motor.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're in the front and back.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
4.0 sock, single overhead. Not fun
gotcha.
to do. Yeah.
No, that sounds terrible.
How hard was the install on the cam?
Actually, the cam was probably the easiest part. Not gonna lie, yeah. So I honestly I suggest just overkill it with the ultra slick assembly lube. Like that's your best friend. The all it's gonna do is burn off when you start it up.
Right.
So we just lubed it up really good. The biggest thing that we were being safe with was uninstalling the old one, making sure that came out nice and easy.
Right.
But once you got the old one out and you lubed up the new one, it's pretty quick.
Yeah, you don't want to nick any of them cam journals.
Yeah, exactly. My
Did
man
you have-
knows.
Did you have to pull the radiator? Or were you able to get
Oh
it?
yeah, that's super easy though on that car. You take the bottom and top coolant lines off and just get them up high so they don't drain on you.
Oh, there you go.
And then you can pull the entire thing, the condenser, the radiator, all out of this one unit, and it literally just, it's no hassle, just picks right up.
Nice. Yeah, that makes it easier. Yep.
Yeah, it's really nice too because all the wiring is just like 2 connectors and it all stays together when you pull it out.
Nice. Yeah, head studded the motor, everything. That's a good look right
Now,
there.
I do warn you. We pre-prepped and drained the AC like a half a week and a half early, so
Right.
that way we didn't have anything to worry about when pulling the radiator.
Following all the EPA guidelines, I'm sure,
Oh, absolutely.
for recovery of R12 or whatever the hell it is these days.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's R134. Yeah.
R134.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's high pressure stuff.
Yeah.
It is. There you go, T.
What's going on, Mr. Xander? How you doing tonight? If y'all haven't heard, Xander's car actually whines a lot louder than some of my friends, and that's hard to believe because I got some real bougie ass, soft as butter sitting in the sun friends. So,
Damn.
yeah, good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Oh boy, man, they got old Sanford and Son running all night long. I love Sanford and Son.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, Brady, Rilo.
I thought about having Ken do the cam, but I don't know how much he's going to charge me. And then Alan from the Horsepower Factory said he would do it, but I think he said everything all in all is like $3,800 with the cam and everything. And,
Parts and labor.
yeah.
I'll be honest. If you have if you got like quick jacks and you're not doing the converter, you can do it in your garage.
I know.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey, Andrew.
Yeah, I know that, but still, I just never worked on an LS.
Black Friday's coming.
Dude, have you worked on a 5.0?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like it's half as hard. They're dumb easy.
Really?
Oh my god, yeah. Like, dude, the heads, it's like 12 bolts and it's all off. It's super quick.
How hard is?
Actually, I think it's 15 bolts. It's 5 on the top that are small, and then 10 on the bottom that are big. And they're pretty quick.
How hard is the headers to do?
So the headers, I took the steering linkage off. Basically, just do 1 bolt. You shove it all the way up into the interior. It just collapses, and then pull the studs, or not the studs, the header studs off the old manifold. Drop that down, and then when you go to bring the new ones in, have somebody on top hold them for you so that you can get them situated, and then get like 2 or 3 bolts in, and then you can do it by hand from there. No, the biggest thing is that steering linkage. You just gotta get it out of your way.
But in this shop here, they said $300. Man, I don't know if I can really beat that.
$300 for all the labor?
For header. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's too cheap. Like, it's not worth their time. But yeah, are you doing a full exhaust?
Yeah, headers headers and X, and I'm leaving the stock.
Okay, you're a 15, right?
16.
16. Oh, so you have bimodal. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them. I don't want to
Those are good.
$300, Andrew. That's like a sore. You know what? You can't beat it. I don't want to say, but you boys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's cheap. I mean, it's average around here too for those cars.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, okay. So if it's average, then maybe it's normal. I mean, they might just have it down. It took us the biggest thing, the hardest part was taking the old stuff off, putting the new stuff on. Now, I will mention, are you going ARH or Cooks?
Cooks.
Cooks? Okay. I would highly suggest going and renting a pipe expander for 3-inch and just before you touch anything, expanding all the pipe connections because everything comes really tight.
Really?
So you want to expand them a little bit so they slip together, and then once you've got them on the car and you clamp them down, they'll retighten back up.
There you go.
I can't remember. Does putting on the headers and X, does that take away the mid resonators, or is that a resonator in the center?
It's a catalytic converter.
Okay. Does it? So that takes because it replaces them with a new because you can't buy catalyst anymore.
Yeah, so you'll have oh, you're talking about in the mid pipe. There's that little expansion tank. Yeah, that's a resonator. As long as you have a new mid pipe, that would go away.
Okay, cool. I wonder how loud.
You have an X pipe, right?
Yeah.
It's loud.
Is it?
Yeah, as long as you have that bimodal opened up all the way, it's super loud. But if you have the bimodal like on normal, it's pretty tame.
Okay.
That's the one nice thing about having a 16 over a 15 is the bimodal.
Yep.
Really makes it a sleeper.
Yep.
That's why I went and I spent like $1,000 on those ARH mufflers.
Really?
Because the ARH mufflers have it's kind of like the same as bimodal, but it's by pressure. So they're quiet up until 5,000, 4,000 RPM, and then they get really loud. Yeah, it opens up that those extra two exhaust tips.
Nice.
What I noticed too on those cars is when you have it in performance mode and then you double tap the traction to put it in track.
Yeah.
It just there's really not much of a difference.
So really all that's for is you're turning off all the assists. You're getting rid of stability control, traction control, the front collision pre-braking, all that's off. So like if you're on the track and you are like an inch away from a Porsche in front of you's bumper, it's not going to stop you from hitting it. So it's really just disabling all the safety and features the car has.
So there's not a track type valve opening, is it, where it opens all the way? I guess performance is
so
all the way.
All your valving for the exhaust is just in your little spinning wheel.
Yeah,
That's all exhaust.
Performance.
Yeah, track mode is just disabling sensors.
Okay, I'm still learning.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Don't get me wrong, man. I've had the car 2 years, and I have basically learned as much as I possibly can.
Yeah,
They're fun. Took me time.
Yeah, what I was going to get was a ZL1. I was getting a ZL1 before that, but that car, I mean, it only had 16,000 miles on it. It's a 16, and I got it. Yeah. It was 46, and then my down payment was 38.5 out the door. So that's not bad.
Yeah, I think I paid. This is before they got expensive. I think I paid 41 out the door with like all the taxes and title and everything.
That's not bad at all.
No, and it was 33,000, and I picked it up from a showroom full of like BMWs and Lamborghinis and stuff over in Chicago. Now, funny enough, though, out of all those nice cars there, like Teslas and everything, my car was in the dead center, like a showroom piece.
Really?
I'm like, that's awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They said they had never seen one before mine showed up. They were like, this is the first one we've ever seen.
Well, what was I going to say? Fuck, I can't remember now.
You see, Xander's got a question for you there, Drew, and maybe you can answer it too, Kyle, with some of your experience.
Oh, Speed Engineering? Yeah. So those that exhaust is basically just made by a smaller company looking to just make profit compared to like a Corsa, Cooks, ARH. They're smaller. They can't give the price point that the bigger guys give because they don't have the name like Corsa has. Like when you have Corsa in your car, you put Corsa on, you do be like, dude, I got Corsa. Like that's just a bragging right. Now with speed engineering, you might not have the quality of like tolerances that Cooks, Corsa, ARH are going to have, but it's not to say it's bad. It could be totally fine for all I know. I just don't have it to say. But I've seen on the forums people running it and not complaining whatsoever.
Yeah, I've heard great things about them, but a lot of
I haven't heard them in person. I wonder how they sound.
You know, I don't know. I haven't heard them either. A lot of people complain about because of how cheap they are. They don't want to buy them because they don't know the quality of them. But I've heard great things about them. So
yeah, I'd be curious to see if it's like a bang for the buck type of thing.
Right.
At the end of the day, I mean, it's an exhaust. If as long as it's free flowing and giving you at least a 3-inch, it's going to have the same power gain. Really, all you're paying for is sound.
Yeah. So, man, I don't know. I really, really, really wanted the Z01, but for $20,000 price difference.
What year?
I was going to get it 18.
Oh, damn. That'd have been crazy.
Yeah. But
I feel you on the price, 100%.
But I like the SS. I didn't think I ever would, but I've been wanting one for several years now. I just wish I got them back in 2017 when the last ones came out because they were giving them away for $20,000 off.
Yep.
So
yeah, I know a couple people that feel the same exact way as you, and they still they either wanted like a Z06 or they were waiting for the C8, but rather than going that route, they still ended up getting the SS, and they're extremely happy with it. And some of those guys make 800, 900 horse on those cars now.
Right.
And I mean, they're smiling grin to grin.
Oh, yeah. Speed Addict, what is going on, my man? How are you doing tonight? I'm sure you're burning the midnight oil, spinning wrenches, and making dreams come true.
yeah, we won't have Sublime in here.
Oh, my gosh.
He's mad at me.
Well, I'll tell you, man. Sublime, big heart, man. Guy, I do. He's crazier than hell, but he's a really good guy in my opinion.
He's mad at me, so he probably won't join in. But it's
that's some bitch. Sublime, get your ass on here.
He's mad because I can't give him exactly what he wants as an answer from FedEx. Y'all know how FedEx is. They fucking suck.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they can be horrible. They can be great, and then they can be all the time, So.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. You want to pay, $15, $20 in shipping, or you want to pay $80 in shipping? Wait a couple extra days. Which one do you want to do?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'll tell you, with the way things are going right now, man, I'm over at before COVID, I was over at the airport. They're just having a hard time with pilots. They're having a hard time with warehouse staff. I mean, nobody wants to come to work.
Nope.
It's a big nut roll these days. I had something that was supposed to be delivered on Monday, but it got here today.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to order some smaller drawers. This 45 pounds, my other pants. I'm on my last damn hole in my belt.
Thanks for stopping in, Tim. Have a good night, sir.
Take care, Tim. I'll see you soon, my brother. Because I'm going to come on the other side of that bridge and we're going to do some lunch together. I'm going to get together. He lives right over in Delaware.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Well, when you get better and you can come on down, I'll buy you your first round of margaritas.
Hell yeah. Hey, Gus's fried chicken. I'll call my aunt. I'll call my auntie down there. Get to see her. My granddad's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a wonderful person. She is a wonderful person.
Wow, I'm surprised Sublime didn't chime in and say something.
Sublime, man, that guy. Sunshine. Hold on, I'll give him the symbol. This is like Batman's symbol for him to come in. Sunshine hard hands. That'll call Sublime. Oh, he's eating.
Oh, look.
Figures. He's
He
eating.
wasn't here.
There's my main man from Connecticut, Victor Xavier. What is going on, bro?
I said all that on purpose so he could chime in, and bam, there he is.
Yeah, my man Victor. He's a cool dude, man.
He is cool.
Good guy. I can't wait to meet him in person.
Did you ever upgrade your steering wheel to the Alcantara wheel?
No, I would like to.
Cheap.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of different options out there for steering wheels. It's surprising.
Well, there's what is it, Carbon Maverick Man, or Maverick Man Carbon? It's
Maverick Man.
$300 for Alcantara steering wheel with the SS logo.
Wow.
Yeah, I think all he does is he just rebadges the ZL1 from the 2015.
Yeah,
It's pretty
so
nice.
he sells you the whole steering wheel with the ZL1 badge on it, and then he sells you the trim piece with an SS logo on there, so where you have to pay for that separately, and then you got to swap it out. Yeah, stupid. I don't know why he does it like that, but he does. I guess he doesn't want to. I guess swap.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think that everything he sells besides the carbon doesn't even touch his show. Because he couldn't give me an answer for the life of him on certain shipments that I bought from him. He's like, I'm sorry, but never gave me like a reason why. And I'm like, you don't have these parts. I'm like, you're just shipping them through you.
Well, most of his stuff comes from China, like his carbon, all that comes from China.
Okay.
Because on the seats, the fake chrome pieces.
Oh yeah.
I hate it. So I bought the carbon fiber inserts, and the way it's explained, it's supposed to take place of them, and they don't. They're stick-ons, and you stick them in there. It's the cheapest shit I've ever seen, and I wish I never would have bought them. But
got the old stick-on.
They're like $200 too.
What did I pay? 80. Yeah, it was like 180. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
And then I bought the SSV badge. What was it about? I think the V badge. And then, because I'm gonna take all that stuff off and put those on the back, then I'm buying the other ones to put them on the side doors in the back to make it look like a actual Holden. So
yeah, that's exactly what I've got going on.
Yeah.
The what do you call it? The guy that sells all that stuff, Holden Parts USA.
That's where I got.
He's a great guy, but he's running out of stuff, man. Like Australia's, they're not shipping stuff. I had an order with him for the longest time to get some black fender vents, and he went to ship them to me. They went to the wrong person. He never got them. He refunded me the money, but I never got them. And
Wow.
he's still to this day is out of stock. That was months ago.
Damn.
Somebody's asking where Boss Man's been. He's got a new schedule at work, and he's got a few things going on. I spoke with him today. He's doing pretty good. The old boss.
I'm gonna pop this up on the.
He had called you lately, Drew? The Boss Man?
Come on now. He don't call me. He don't have no money.
Yeah. He's got money. He's just too tight to get off. Boss Man's got money. Trust me. He's got the money. He's got the honey.
You got the honey. I spoke to Chris French that you sent me to for the ad. So, in his thing, it says, make sure to read over everything and make sure it's correct, because once you get it, it's yours. There's no refunds, no nothing.
Yeah.
Him and I got into it the other day because I looked at it and like, okay, cool. This is right. Everything looks good. The build date was wrong. And I'm like, well, you enter that in from your computer from everything else. So I would think that's on you. So I cussed his ass out. And because I got my new one. And he said, well, 50% off and, we'll get it taken care of. I'm like, I'm not spending any more money for an issue that you typed in yourself and you should have caught. Well, here's the policy. I'm like, I understand that. And I was excited to get it. I looked at it and I thought everything was right, blah, blah, but he took care of it. So
that's good that he treated you right. That's good.
Well, him and I are talking on Sunday and I'm going to start selling his plaques on my website.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
yep. I didn't know he sold them for everything else. He sells them for Mustangs, Z01s, all
Oh
that.
yeah,
That's pretty neat.
yeah. I think he got really big into it. Just years before the SS even was out with the G8 and the GTO.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Sublime?
What's going on, guys?
There he is. I threw up it's like Batman's symbol, and here comes Sublime.
Right.
My brother.
Let's see.
Oh,
I'm going to pop this up here.
oh, look at
Show.
you! Look at you getting all fancy and technical on the StreamYard.
I'm trying. Can y'all
Victor, Howland, everybody, what's up? Superfast Truck, Mike Hall, Maniac, Salty, Xander. Good evening.
Can y'all even see that? Yeah. But that's what that plaque looks like. That's pretty sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like how you did it with the Chevy SS, but kept the Holden in the corner.
Mm-hmm. This is the old one, though, where he messed up on the build date.
Ah, okay.
It says for a 14, but, I mean, it's, as far as the build number, and then what I did as far as the solar sunroof and all that, 62 out of 80.
Sorry, Luis, I forgot you. What's up?
And then I saw the build number. I was like, it is still a rare car, but that build's not that rare. But
Yeah, February 10th is a little early.
yeah, just a little bit. To 2014. So
Yeah.
he
Well,
said
to be
one
fair-
that should be here tomorrow.
To be fair, your build date should still be in 14, is it not?
No, it's not for a 16.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have I'm thinking of my car. Sorry. Yeah, you're a 16. You'd be 15.
Excuse me.
Sublime, is that you? Get out of the toolbox.
No, that's me.
Oh,
Sorry.
With this thing, it just like shoots
So-
it right up your nose and into the back.
yep.
T, earlier you said what's the SS stand for, and what did you say?
Super sexy.
Super sexy. Okay.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
thinking that last word was slow. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Oh, come on now.
I'm just playing, you know it.
Take it easy on the Drewster.
Just playing.
So did you ever get your other wheel? Not
Tire?
wheel.
Oh yes. They're already powder coated. I got them back, dude. I'm not kidding. I paid $150 for that wheel off of eBay. That rear GT500 OEM wheel.
Yeah.
That had scratches on it, and it wasn't even close as bad as my damaged wheel from the wreck. And they made both those wheels look like brand new.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mounted. So I paid $440 for powder coating both wheels, mounting and balancing both street tire ET Street SSs on them, and the one tire sensor that I had to purchase for it, and valve stump.
That's not bad.
No, not bad at
Are they
all.
on the car?
Huh?
Are they on the car?
No, they're going to go with the trunk and basically head with me down when I go to see Boosted, and then go to my godmother's in Florida, and then hook up with Mob and AB's garage, or the driver mod now in Daytona.
Got a
I
whole.
actually might take it down the track at in Daytona. I think it's Orlando Speedway or somewhere around there.
Yep.
I don't know if it's quarter mile or 8 mile track, but you know what I noticed too? I recently saw a video from, God, I just subscribed to him. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He was on a live stream last night, and he was at the track when Pony ran his quarter mile times, and I think Pony ran a 10:77, and his 8 mile speed was 101, I want to say, and I ran a 104.6 against Ken, even when I was spinning in the mile an hour in the 8s.
Mhm.
So that tells. Plus, my car pulls a bit better on the big end, I'm guessing. So if he's running a 10:77 with a 101.8. I'm thinking that car, if it's hooking, should be a 10.4, 10.3 car. 10.4? Would
That's
think.
pretty good.
You might, Rabbit. You might.
We'll see. We'll see.
What's the
Oh, and I just found out my local drag strip that I normally go to up here, same one that Connie Coletta used to race at, is completely being stripped and completely redone, dude. So that's going to be a really good track next year.
Nice. What's the 60-foot your car is running?
Garbage. Because like I said,
Garbage.
every time I raced Ken and anybody, I had the traction control off, and it was 2 O's. I ran one time solo because Ken told me to put the traction control on, which I tried, and I think it hit a 1.8, which is still trash. So, but I think with these tires, those ET Street SSs, it should be able to get to at least the 1.6s, I would think.
Well, what pressure are you running in them?
When I go to run them, I haven't even, like I said, those tires are brand new. They're still sitting on the wheels in my basement.
Your old ones, like on your old ones, what are you running?
When I had the ET Street SSs, I think I put them down to 25, and I probably should be lower than that.
You should be way lower than that.
Yeah, like a 20. 20.
No, lower.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to be like 15.
What?
Like that's super high. Yeah, that's why you're not getting a good 60-foot.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, duly noted.
And if you really want to get serious with the 60-foot, I would be grabbing some bead locks and running like 10 pounds in the rear.
Wow.
Yeah.
The only thing is
lower tire pressure.
Only thing is 2020 GT 500s. Them bead locks are like 1,500 piece.
Yeah. What are those called? The Bogarts?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing that sucks is finding a good, cheap 18-inch wheel drag wheel is not doable.
Well, I mean, you could always delete the rear brakes, go to a smaller GT rear brake, and throw a 15 on there.
You won't do it.
I know.
Kyle, we did that with my buddy Pony 1992's car. We put in the I think they're AED knuckles, and to run a 15-inch rim on there, and it's definitely improved that car. You know, he's got a T56, 456 rear, two, S550 with a Whipple, and she's finally, hooking, not bogging, so it's done a real big thing for it. A lot of work.
Oh yeah.
But
the biggest thing is that 60-foot, that sidewall needs to be able to ripple, because otherwise you're going to have the right diff bushings in it, the right tire pressure, the right ripples, because if you don't, that's just going to cause all that wheel hop, and all of your rebound sprung weight in the rear is just lifting, and you're losing all of that forward momentum.
Yeah,
it's just a shame when it happens.
Yeah, that's like, motorcycle suspension. I could go faster on a bike with suspension than a guy can with motor work, and pipe and all that other shit.
What's up, Chad? Sorry, Force Horse. I forgot to say hello to you. Victor, what's going on?
Say hi to Force Horse.
I forgot, Chad, man.
What's up, T? Just for you, dude. I got the camera on.
What? Salty, you crazy mother scratcher.
What's going on, buddy?
And all your glorious glory with a marble hanging at your lips.
Yep, and a Mustang hat on.
My brother.
Does it say LS powered Mustang on the hat?
No, I just got a little running pony.
Oh, man. Awesome to see you, buddy.
You too, buddy. What's going on, man?
Man, praise the Lord. I woke up breathing and not married. It's a great day, fellas.
As long as you're not married, it's always a good day.
Yeah. Well, not really. I spoke to my old high school sweetheart tonight, and I wanted to get together with her. Drew knows her. Drew met her through Facebook.
Yep.
She was, man, your buddy Drew's a nice guy. So
I'm loving the color, Sublime. That's a beautiful color.
You can tell T's getting better. He's getting the hookups back up.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I still got my game.
Well, just a week ago, he could barely talk, and now today he's normal T.
Hey, look how everything is up right now.
Shit,
on T.
Yep.
I'll tell you, fellas. It tonight I took out the garbage, so I'm carrying garbage bags and dragging a damn garbage can with my oxygen in tow. And then I saw my neighbor who called the ambulance for me. And I went over and thanked them for doing it because they actually saved my life by getting me
That's awesome.
To the hospital then and there.
Yep. For sure.
Yeah, God bless.
But, I spent it was 5, almost 6 weeks on the ventilator with COVID.
Is that Jello reference to the color of the car? Is that like a lime Jello?
Oh, I love lime Jello, but make it sugar free because the doctor says I'm sweet enough. I got to take this damn insulin every night till they reassess me.
Yeah,
They
Victor,
tell you
I
can't
showed
eat
it for a minute.
sweets. All right, Zelda.
Sorry about that. I was just telling Victor. Yeah, I showed it for a minute.
Yeah, Victor, man, that's a good dude right there. He's a big supporter of a lot of channels, guys. Yeah, guys, he's a good dude, man.
Yep, he is.
I can tell good people he's one. Then there's my buddy Chad, old forced horse down there in South Kakalaka. That car, I'll tell you what, boy, that car moves.
Stormtrooper, buddy.
Yeah, that thing moves, man. He took me for a ride in that thing last year, and then we all went to a car show when I was down at Pony's house, and we were out on the highway. He did a pull. That thing just bugged out, man.
All right, yeah.
What tires were you running, Chad? I think you had the ET Street S's, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
So so everybody knows, I don't care if they're watching, I will no longer be promoting and actively selling their stuff unless someone asks for it, because they're treating their dealers and their customers like garbage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
It's a shame.
so here, the Odin kit, right, used to be like $8,450. Now it's $9,300 fucking dollars.
Woo.
Wow.
And
Hey,
our cost has gone up to where we only make like $800 now, when we used to make like $1,500 if we sold it at complete retail.
Wow.
Yeah, they're pissing off so many people, and you have to
Is that
sell
due-
actively $225,000 a year in order
To
to
be a
keep
dealer?
and your discount dropped in half.
They're taking advantage of the market, is what they're doing.
Well, yeah, because
Now,
Whipple
is that
20 weeks.
is that supply chain related at all?
And honestly, I don't know. The owner went on vacation for a month, came back, and all the prices went up.
Wow.
He must have spent too much money on vacation.
What'd you
Drew,
say? You're 20
He
weeks?
lost it all betting on red.
Yeah, Whipple's
Drew, I
20
meant to
weeks.
ask you. I think it was Victor selling his Whipple. Did you ever talk to him?
Mm-mm.
Hopefully, here in another couple of weeks, I'll be in a position to pull the trigger on something.
Yeah, I think it was Victor was selling his Gen 5 Whipple and ATI damper and stuff like that. I think it was Victor. Yeah, 10 rib. Said he didn't want but $6K for all of it.
That's cheap.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. And he talked to you. You can move stuff like that. So
Oh, yes, sir. Because I got a lot of people looking for those.
I want to say it was Victor that said that in the chat the other night.
But I'm actively selling Whipple because like 3 more Whipples that I sell, I'll be on the top tier level.
Oh.
So
Top tier. Tip top, eh?
tip top, eh?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. $6K for all that. I said that's a hell of a deal, man. Right now.
It's cheap. Whipples right now, they're cheaper than a VMP, so why not buy a Whipple?
Yeah, I agree.
It'll be worth a 16-week wait, even though it sucks. But
Well, I mean, shit. I'm in Maryland. We're going into winter. What the hell am I going to do with it? Go out there and fry the
okay.
tires. You know?
Okay,
Yeah.
it wasn't Victor. It was listed on Instagram. Okay. Because
I don't know if I want to do an LSA ported blower or go with a Whipple or a Maggie. I don't know what I want to do yet.
get in touch with TKM before you do anything, man. I know they're expensive, but they can lead you in the right direction. Them guys, that's all they do is freaking LS shit. Them guys are awesome.
A lot of people I know have LSA ported blowers and making 1,000 wheel.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt they are.
Wow.
That's why I'm putting the LS in that Volvo I got.
But I mean, they say, "Oh, we'll go get a Kong 2650," but the LSA ported is out, producing the Kong 2650. So I don't know.
Well, when you get yours done and I get mine done, let's race.
Oh, look at that. We got Slow Marrow Xander 13 in the house.
There he
You hear
is.
me? When you get yours done, I get mine
Going
done, let's
on?
race.
All right.
Him and that
It'll be a
glorious
while for me.
beard.
That's a lot of money.
So what now?
It'll be a while for me because I'm starting over, and that's a lot of money right now.
Dude. You think you're starting over? You actually got an LS. I got nothing but a shell. I gotta build the entire car from scratch. But I'll be more than happy to race you though.
I bet you would.
Hey, now look, I gotta remember I'm gonna be racing a 1961 Volvo. Now this is an old ass car,
And life is
Jeez,
tough.
but it's gonna have an LS twin turbo when I'm done with
I've
it.
seen that car. I know what it looks like. I know that thing's light as fuck. I'm not stupid. It's like the size of a Miata. Quit it.
damn.
He's gonna be riding on the trans.
Dude, it's gonna be badass. I can't wait.
This shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I gotta go pick it up and go drop it off at the chassis shop so they can take the body off, put it on a S10 frame.
Who's gonna do it?
A local guy here.
Okay.
Trust me, Salty's got a guy.
Look at
Oh,
that.
I got plenty of guys. Believe me, I got connections.
3 LS
Hey.
guys and 3 Ford guys on the panel. What can go
Man,
wrong?
I'm not no Chevy guy. I'm an every car guy.
I've been drag racing for a lot of years, longer than most of these guys in the chat been alive.
Yes, Victor, it is my first LS build.
All of a sudden, everybody's calling slow Merrill. I'm like, oh.
That's like me, man. I love them all. I wish I could afford a damn Challenger. I wish I could
One of
afford a
each.
Camaro because I'd have all three of them.
That's the way I want it.
Yeah,
I had
I'm
a
with you.
buddy.
I'm
I
with
had
you,
a
T.
buddy
Same
stop.
here.
I had a buddy. He texted me. He's like, "Hey man, you awake?" And I was like, "Yeah." You know, it was early this morning, and he's like, "I'm outside." And I'm like, "Okay." Anyway, he's a friend of mine, so he lives in town, and he just bought recently a wide body Scat Pack Charger.
Wow.
And I like them. And when I was shopping, I was, me and Drew were heavily thinking about going Mopar. And I was thinking about getting into another Challenger, but then, Drew was kind of like, look at the Charger. And I started looking at them like, man, they do look good. And then, but I haven't really been around like up close really to a wide body Charger. And like he pulled up today. I mean, that car is really nice.
They're sexy.
It's a Scat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gorgeous car.
They get a really
I
bad
would
name
be-
just because of the people that drive them, but they're great
Yeah.
cars.
Yep.
They're
That's-
so
and
they're
that's
so
ex-
easily stolen though, and
I
they're
was
so
just going to
well,
say,
they're
that's what I was
stolen
going
so
to talk about.
often. That's what make me scared to buy one. They're
Yeah.
so
Well,
stolen. They're
yeah,
stolen so often.
I mean, that's exactly what he said was the crowd associated behind, behind the driver, typical drivers of those cars, which, whatever. But I like them all. I mean, like I was telling Drew, like, it's going to shock people I'll do about anything on the YouTube channel. If I'm fascinated with that car at the time, I'll buy it. I don't care if it's a Ford or a Chevy or a Mopar or a Subaru or
Right.
a Toyota.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, I'm just a car dude. So I've lost, like somebody asked earlier in the comments, like, why is Andrew losing so many subscribers? I've lost probably about 300 that I can count.
You'll gain them back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's silly. Just people are like, oh, Mustang or nothing.
That's
Okay,
it.
bye.
Yeah.
Sanders,
Right.
you see Holland's question. He said, how close is the color of your car to that magnetic metallic on the Mustangs?
It's dead, almost fucking dead on.
It's really, yeah, it's actually pretty close.
It's metallic,
That's a
right?
pretty-
Yours is?
That's a pretty.
It
fair
is a
statement,
metallic.
yeah.
Yeah, it is a metallic. It is
Nice.
yeah, I remember Drew's car, your old Odin car. It's a very similar color, yeah. I would say that
A little bit lighter in color.
I was gonna say it's a little lighter. Definitely a little lighter. It's not as dark. I can't remember what year it came out. 2020 or something like that. The Camaro's had maybe it's 2019. I don't know the color, the name of the color. It's like a steel color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
yeah. Yep.
That's cool. The first time I ever saw it, it was on a Colorado, I think, and it had to have been 2019, something. But anyway, they introduced that on the Camaro, and that's a fire color too. I love it.
Howling, that's why they make backup cameras. You don't need a back window.
Right.
Oh, if people talk about the visibility.
Yeah, because I was gonna buy a
no
wide
problem.
body Charger, a Hellcat, but I couldn't justify spending $80,000.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
And they're getting they're getting more on insurance too, aren't they? Because they're being so stolen.
It was $10 more than what I'm paying now.
Jeez.
My tuner, he's big LS guy, obviously. That's all he really does. But he also does a little bit of Mopar and Ford. And dude, he just did a wide body Hellcat the other day. He picked up like 150, 200 horse on them.
Yep.
They are worth it. They're great power builders.
Yep. And what
Hellcats,
did you see the new Hellcat they came out with?
What is that
It's
thing?
called the Jailbreak. It's Jailbreaker.
Oh, I've not heard of this.
Dude, y'all.
Yeah,
I mean, what's the details about the car?
There's none. They're not releasing it until the end of the year.
It looked like a Charger to me.
Well, they have it in Charger and Challenger.
I know, but what I'm saying is when they revealed, like they said it was a Jailbreak, and I'm looking at the image, I was like, I don't see anything new.
Here,
I just wish they would finally come out with a different body. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Challenger. I just think it's so overdone now because it's been out for so long.
That chassis that it's sitting on is like an old 90s Mercedes. They have not changed that chassis in 30 years.
People still buy them.
Yeah, I agree.
People still buy them.
Yeah.
You know, it's
an old Mercedes. That's all it is.
I love the Alpha platform, the Alpha chassis, the Camaro. It's a nice riding car. They handle really well. Is he bringing up a picture?
I'm going to show the video real quick.
Oh, the Jailbreaker.
I wonder if it's electric.
It's not.
Eat me, my milk. Can't you charge it by itself? If he hollers
Is Sublime singing?
Nope.
Eat me, my milk.
Look at them.
You.
I choose you.
That sounds like Sublime whining.
Oh, stop.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the exhaust. It's not electric.
Jailbreak is what it's called.
Jailbreak
That's
Hellcat.
Got some exhaust on it.
Interesting.
And you can tell a difference in the motor sound. It's weird. Unless they finally put the Elephant motor in them, I don't know, because they talked about doing it for a long time.
Sounded to me like it was a twin turbo four banger. It's the new EcoBoost.
EcoBoost.
Dodge's version.
It's the new version.
You know what'd be really interesting if they would go ahead and do is that how Ford's got the GT350R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if they would go ahead and make a lighter version of the Hellcat. If they went ahead and did that, it would be.
That's all they gotta do. Shave about 400 pounds out of that car. Oh my goodness.
That'd be a That'd be a big seller, man.
Yes, it would.
Yeah,
sure.
just do and they should have done that. You know how they have the 1320 edition of the Camaro?
Yep.
Same thing. It's a lighter weight version. They got to do that.
Yeah, it's just big, heavy parts. They're not terribly huge cars. I mean, they're bigger, but they're not like
They did a 1320 in the Challenger.
Yeah, Destroyer 1320's got.
Oh yeah, but it's not lighter, is it?
Yeah, it's got backseat heat and.
It's got the Demon suspension, I believe. I know that.
Oh, okay.
It is a little bit lighter.
But it's not packing. It's not packing nearly as much power. I'm assuming.
No, it's a 485 horse Demon suspension.
Okay.
Challenger.
So it's a scat. It's a scat pack, even more up-badged.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I know the one Destroyer's got. I know the one Destroyer's got. So I think he said they only made like 103, 108.
It's basically drag race.
1320 version.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dialed in, a little bit more dialed in for drag racing.
You know the one that nobody ever talks about is the Super Stock.
It's
everybody's
make
like
so many, it's done.
I know everybody was like, all Red Eye or Demon. Or what about the Super Stock? That thing was crazy.
Was it any lighter though?
I don't think it was any lighter. Just more power. It had more than the Red Eye. But it was
seems to be their solution for everything. It's just more power.
Add power.
I'm just surprised they're able to do it because they took away the SRT Hellcat Durango. They're not making them anymore because of EPA and emissions law. So how they
Right.
keep coming out with all these other new ones, it doesn't make sense unless they change it to
The
match what
Mustang
they
is
do
losing power.
Well, you know
Dude,
what Corvette's doing, don't you?
on the new
Cor-
Z06.
No, the next one after this. It's gonna be electric front wheel drive. They're gonna make it all wheel drive at about 100 horsepower to each tire in the front.
They're
Make
gonna
it
kill
a
it.
hybrid. So
you know
it'll
what
just be
I've been
1,000
gonna-
horsepower all wheel drive.
They're gonna kill that car.
they're going to kill everything. So
Yeah,
one of
they're
the biggest comments I've been getting, and since I bought the ZL1, is like, oh man, aren't they getting rid of the Camaro? It's like, dude, aren't they going electric? Chevy's going electric. What the hell you think a Mach-E is? They put
Yeah.
Mustang on it for a reason. I don't think it's a Mustang. Nobody
They're
does.
No.
in production
But
of
the
new
point
Mustangs.
is, but Ford, that's what Ford's doing. It's coming. They're doing
They only
hybrid
atta-
engines.
They only attach the name to it for sales. I think that's
For
all
sales.
it really is.
It's I agree 100%. But now with the S650, they're rumored to have those two hybrid engines. Whatever. Like that's the direction that the future's going. So, unfortunately, we can't stop it.
So, Waste of Talent, how you doing, buddy?
What's up? Yeah, no, it's the nickname for it's Project Zora, and it's obviously named after Zora, the guy that did the first Corvette. So really, what I think is going to end up happening with that last rendition of the Corvette is it's probably going to be the send off. I can't see all these big three companies in the U.S. with the government that we have in place being able to do this much longer, where they have these crazy, insane builds without adding some sort of hybrid or electric feature to them.
Yeah. So wait, you said it was rumored to have electric front wheel drive. So is it a regular rear wheel drive combustion
Yeah.
engine
So
and rear wheel drive?
really all it's for is launch mode. It's just to be able to assist with the launch, to be able to give it some crazy 60-foot and crazy 0 to 60 times.
So that's pretty cool.
But outside of that, I can't see it being such a big assist on the top end.
Right.
Yeah, but I just don't. Me personally, I don't think they would ever get rid of the Corvette because that is Chevy's signature car.
That's
I
an
don't
icon.
ever see them doing away with that
they
car.
won't get rid of it, but I'm just saying it's going to be hybrid or electric. In some way. They're going to have to. I mean, they're not going to let them get away with it forever.
Nickel White, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, Nickel White? Nickel White says, T-Hats, how you doing?
Hey, Nickel, what's going on, bud? Everything's going good, man. Praise the Lord. I give it all to God, man. I give it all to God. I talked to my doctor this morning, and she's beside herself for the progress that I've made in the short time that I've been out.
Had those.
But hey, I gotta go to.
You're muted. There you go.
Yeah, I gotta go to regular mode here. I gotta get myself a needle. So I don't want y'all to see me shooting up online.
God bless, man.
It's medical, so don't be getting any ideas that I'm some junkie.
All right, T.
Told you when you're ready to build your muscle mass and get the exercise, let me know. I'll send my sister up there.
Oh my God, Salty! I can't handle all that.
You might have to go get her fitted for a saddle, but you know.
Shit. The saddle's warm, but
Sublime,
she's still wide.
Sublime, I just had some of those cookies a minute ago.
Where were they from?
McDonald's.
Yeah. Dude, so when they're fresh, they are good, bro.
Oh
They-
yeah. Can't blame you.
And I just brought them home about 30 minutes ago for this.
There you go.
Now I'm gonna have to get with Waste of Talent before he heads out west. I'm gonna see if I can get him to come down here and do some fabricating for me.
We got DV in the house.
DV, long time no see, buddy. How you been doing?
What's going on?
Oh my God. So good.
Well, Xander, you know that's one of your fans for sure, because you know DV, he loves the Camaro.
Yeah,
That's for sure. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I owned one for a couple of months way back when. I made like one video, and that was before I was like doing YouTube really. It's just I made a YouTube video. Course exhaust, I think I did. It's like one video. Anyway, but I was selling cars. I never really got to enjoy it. I barely put any miles on it, and my wife was buried upside down in the car. And I had a bunch of equity in the Camaro. So once the VA was like, "Hey, you're 100%," I was like, "All right, sweet," but we're going to downsize, at the time. So I took that car stupidly and traded that car plus my wife's car for something else. And I should have never ever done that. I never got to enjoy the car, and but now it's like redemption, I guess.
Yeah. I'm
But
just glad to
I
see you
really
and Drew do something different, man. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I
I'm a
do
Ford
enjoy
guy.
it. Yeah, I tend to favor a lot of things that Ford does, but there's other brands out there, and everybody has pros and cons to their products.
Yep.
There's things that I absolutely despise and hate about the Mustang. Same with Chevy, same with Dodge. There's no perfect vehicle that exists. If
Nope.
it did, we'd all have it.
Yep.
But,
I 100% agree.
Cul-de-sac.
But yeah.
No, I'm just glad to see you two guys do something different. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Ford guy. I love the Mustang, but somebody, I ain't gonna say in this group, but somebody had to do something different because there ain't but 1,000 damn YouTube channels out there about the Mustang. Somebody just needed to do something different.
Yeah, there's what's interesting is like I've been trying to find some Camaro channels, and there's none really that I like. So
yeah,
there's a few.
That's the problem with them.
There's a few, so maybe I can kind of fill that niche a little bit, which should be interesting. And I do want to bring another Mustang on the channel eventually, and the S650 may come out, and I might be like, oh, I need to have it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then trade for it or something like that. I was building a Mach 1 on Ford.com last night, and I was like, all right, if I'm going to build a Mach 1, it's going to have everything, right? And I didn't do the 10-speed. I put everything in it pretty much. Mach 1 Premium, audio system, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
6-speed manual. And it was like $63,000. I was like, absolutely no.
Did you do the track pack?
Congrats, DV.
Yeah, the handling package. Buddy. Yeah, I was like, man, I would for $63,000, dude. I would go hunt down a GT350, used GT350 for that money. I don't know if I'd buy a Mach 1, but the Coyote, we know the Coyote's proven it's a good engine though. So it's tough. But they make that new yellow. Yeah, go ahead.
I tell you, dude, the one guy I wish would start doing YouTube is my buddy Alex. He bought a Roush F-150 in 2019, put twin turbos on it. I helped him with the whole entire thing. And now we're putting an RPG motor in it. Like right now, we're putting an RPG motor in it. And currently on the stock motor, it made 850 at 18 pounds. And it is insane. And now we're putting the RPG, we're doing the RPG motor. It's going to be like 1,300 wheel when we're done. And I wish he would just start doing YouTube for it. Because I'm like, dude, we sit here and wrench on this every day. Why don't we just do it?
That's like, what's going to be a monster.
It's stupid now.
Yeah, that's going to be a monster.
I've talked about this to a couple of people. My car, the Mustang, went in the direction it did for several reasons, most of which were reactions to other things that had happened. So running with an old shop that led to another motor getting put in it, and we're like, well, might as well go build. I would have never bought or never spent the money on that built motor had the other one not something happened to it. You know what I mean? Or like a lot of the suspension is like, oh, okay, but stuff I don't know. The ad revenue is fine. It was paying. A lot of the mods are paying for themselves, but Drew helped me out with the boost, with the Odin and all that, and I sold it and got my money back. So that's not a big deal. But a lot of money went in that car, and the transmission started slipping on it again. I was like, there's no way I'm putting a Turbo 400 in this car because I like to daily drive it, and I don't drag race as much as a lot of you guys out there. So I'm just in it for I'm not in it for like the competitive side. I like to go out there, just have fun, go straight, go have fun, in a safe environment and go fast and make content. And then that's it.
Right.
Yeah, but that's me. You know, some people love to race and they're competitive, and that's cool. That's the point. But for me, it was a cool car. You know, it made a lot of power. It would have made what we said it made. It would have done it. But point is, the transmission started slipping again. I wasn't going to put a 400 in that car, and I didn't want to put a fourth transmission in that thing. Another $3,000 and hope it lives, you know, with that power for now. If you go, what it really needed was like a stage 3 build from like midnight or something like that. So you're talking about $4,000 transmission.
Yeah.
In the build, you know, and we're talking about this has been like the third to build transmission.
Yeah.
And it sucked that I've been defending the car for so long, even after all the accidents, and everybody over the years have been like, get rid of that car, and I'm like, no, you know. And I knew that I would be way upside down because of a couple of the non-fault accidents.
Yeah.
You know, but
You emphasize it's not at fault.
Since you got a good number out of your car though. When you turned it back to stock, you got a good number. For
I did. So what I did was I called my wife and I said, you know what, it's time. So I put a list together of every modification on that car, and I should have made a video about this or something. It could have blown people's minds. I tallied up current MSRP, no discounts, just current pricing on like Lethal Performance, whatever. Each individual item that was on the car, and it came, you know, engine, transmission, all that stuff, all the money that went into it. And now keep in mind, I didn't spend this amount of money, but at retail, this is what things would have cost. I had over $50,000 in the bill.
Good Lord. Good God.
Yeah, it was an astronomical amount of money. You're talking about a $12,000-$13,000 engine, you know, a $3,000 transmission, suspension. The blower is almost $10,000. You know, so this stuff adds up quick. You know, $2,000 hood. You know, all of those things. And so I did the math and I added it all up and I got to the bottom. I saw that you know, over $50,000. I was like, this car's got to go.
Yeah,
there's too much money sitting here that I'd rather just, you know, part it out, go buy something else, save a little bit of money on my monthly payment or whatever, and take the money and just, you know, run with it. It's
right.
God, I'm glad I'm starting with a $300 car.
So the Z, I mean the Camaro, I mean, who knows what I'm gonna do in a year, you know, but if I keep it, when I really like the car, it's a low miles car, it's really been taken care of. I'd like to do some mods to it, you know, and but I'm not going to chase any kind of a build like I was before, which may be upsetting to some, but I'd rather just go buy a New Edge chassis or, you know, save up for an SN95 or an S197 chassis or something like that. I don't care if it's got an engine or not. And try to find one and build it over time. That's what I would like to do, instead of modding a car that I don't even own because the bank does. When I traded that car in, I mean, there were holes drilled all over through that thing. The roll cage, you know, the ice tank, all that stuff. I had to flex seal like half of the car together, and they still gave me $37 for it.
Wow!
I was shocked, but it was a race car. You know, with holes all over it, and I'm not doing that to this Camaro. No,
I tell you, when DV had his ZL1, I used to love that content. You know,
I did too.
Me and you both.
Something different, something for me to learn. You know, I love learning about anything, because if it makes it go faster, stop harder, and shift better, I'm into it. You know,
there's you know, and there's
I love
another
DV's
side
car,
to
period.
it as well. Yeah, I like the content. I like the Camaro. I like them all. So, but I also like, the creator, the content creator, like Determined Veteran. I always thought was a very good, had a really good camera presence, and I liked the story. And it was another veteran out there that was doing his thing, And I really enjoyed the content, and I've been going back and like watching this old stuff with the Camaro stuff, and trying to learn a little bit more about what I've got. But because I mean, I've been Mustang for most of my life, so this is very new to me, and I really don't know where to start. But I will say that and I think we'd all agree here that the Coyote is definitely the easier engine to mod.
Then what? The LS?
Well, than the LT4 that I've got.
To say the LS is about the
Oh
easiest thing
yeah,
you can mod, man.
LT4 versus 5.0. I would pick 5.0.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let me rephrase. Bang for buck.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they're
mean,
both
that's not really
they're
true.
both direct port injection. They're both expensive to get fuel modifications for.
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Yeah.
I think just the aftermarket's better for the LS than it is the Coyote. My personal opinion.
Well, he's
So-
talking LT though, so it's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're talking
Yeah.
different engine. You're right.
Yeah, because I know a lot of guys on the Camaros stuff. They run like meth and combinations of
but here's
fuel,
the-
like E30 or what. I don't know anything. Like, why
Here's
can I not just
here's
run
the thing
E85?
though.
Like, what does it take?
You've got an
Yeah.
You've got an LT4. You
Yeah.
literally have to do almost nothing to make huge power on a Z01. All you have to do is send off your top end, your blower, send that off to Kong, have it ported, do a little bit of fuel mods, and that car will make 800 wheel all day.
That's about what I want. The car.
Yeah.
I agree. The car is significantly slower than where I'm coming from, and I don't want another 1,000 horsepower, but I would like about 750 to 8.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
it will be
And
right.
honestly, your stock blower can do that.
Yeah, it'll probably get real hot though. That's
That
a tiny block.
that just makes
So
for
I-
a fun street car.
Well, I don't know if you
Power.
guys saw the video I released earlier because it's got like no views.
I watched
But
it.
I did took the little sound deadening plate off the bottom of the blower lid, which does really nothing very much. But I got to look at the inside of it, and those rotors are tiny. It's a baby blower. It's a baby
Oh,
blower.
yeah.
DB, your car is beautiful, dude. By far, your car was gorgeous. I didn't see it in person like Xander did, but that car was beautiful on camera.
Now, the Magnuson 2650 that's out for the Z01s is huge. His intercooler bricks are
yeah.
like 3 times the size of what's stock.
Yeah,
Massive.
but your power goal, it's absurd. I mean, you could literally just use E85 and a flex fuel sensor, put a
And you
wide
get the same
band.
results.
Yeah, put a wide band in it, and
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
Okay.
So the temperature problem will be fixed with E85, and if you're on 93 with flex fuel, it'll just cut power. That's all.
I got you. So,
Xander,
yeah,
quick
this is all
question.
stuff I've got to learn. Yeah. Yes, sir.
How much do you plan, if any, on wanting to road course that car next year?
Well, I can tell you that I would like to try it out. I have hung around with Steve enough to know that road coursing, like if you're in it, is expensive.
Oh, I know.
You
Brakes,
go through brakes and
Yeah.
tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Steve is definitely the guy to hang with to learn that stuff, man. That
Steve
dude's
is
awesome.
a freaking awesome driver. I've got more content coming out. Like I put out that video that we did a little test drive and the GT3. But
How did you get your hands on that car?
So that lady that was like, that was yelling.
Yeah.
That's her car. That was her car.
Wow.
Yeah. So later on, and I haven't even edited this stuff yet. Is when I put out the one track video with me riding shotgun with Steve, and that with his street tires. Then, what happened is the video cut, but the next one after that's going to be we were trying to chase down that GT3 on track, and
Good luck.
oh my gosh, yeah, it was yes, we couldn't catch it. So, and then later on that day, and then a whole nother video is that she's like must have been like near 70 years old or something, like old. I don't know. But anyway, her and her husband, I guess they're just loaded with money. But that was a newer car to them. Anyway, but she took me and Steve out on track in that car.
Wow.
And got to feel the difference of because I've been in his 500 and his 350R, and they're amazing. But the feeling just sitting in the seat of that GT3, I was like, okay, that's why you spend $200,000. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. I can agree. I can totally agree with you. I've been inside of a GT4 and a 911 on our local road course, and the 911 not being caged, not being set up as like a full blown race car.
Yeah.
It's a totally different feeling than being in a full blown race car GT4, cage, PDK, big ass slicks on all four corners. It's planted. Like you're like, we're about to take a 90-degree turn at 55 miles an hour, and the guy's flooring.
It's crazy, ain't it?
It's crazy.
I used to work for AMSA Firehawk team and a SCCA team, and I actually got to drive. And as a gratis, they let me run Summit Point. And I'm like, man, I just took out a family of 4 in a station wagon, taking this Apex. He's like, keep your foot in it, son. You're doing great.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. You're accelerating as fast as you can towards this crazy turn, braking at the last second.
Yeah.
But,
using your brake markers. Yep.
It's nuts. Like the first time I was out there with Steve, we were running that very first corner on cold tires. His warm up, I was scared to death. I'm like, dude, there's no way we're going to be able to stop. And my God, he did.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but the brakes on those cars are just amazing.
Crazy.
Oh, insane.
Like Sublime, you're 500. Like you have, unless you haven't road course that car, have you?
See, here's not my personal. I did the track attack in their 500, and then their instructors took us for a ride with them driving. Dude, obviously they're not letting us drive the way they take us out after that hot lap.
Yeah.
They were braking so hard, it literally felt like you were on a roller coaster going around that road course.
It
was ridiculous.
Unless most of these guys out there with 500s that don't road course, they have no idea what kind of car it is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's insane.
I can tell you, I've been in on the same day, same track environment. Went in a ride with a GT, just like a normal GT with the sport pack, and then right after that, right after that car, got inside of a GT 350, not an R, but just a normal one. And that's a big difference. And then I had the guy that owned the 350 be like, dude, the 500 is even crazier. I was just blown away.
It's nuts. It's Throttle House put out a video a while back. They did some track stuff. You guys probably seen it with the Track Pack 500, and then they did a ZL1 1LE and a red eye. I think it was a red eye. And we know how the red eye scored, but at the end of the video, the YouTube guys or whatever, so most of them were like, "Oh, we like the 500 better." But then Randy Popes, was driving a while, was like, "I actually kind of still like Camaro," but it's crazy. Like these cars are nuts, and people have no idea. Like,
Randy Popes is like a god, though.
He's a very, very skillful guy. But it's interesting too that that made me feel better about the ZL1. I think I don't have the 1LE, but still, I've got like what's equivalent to maybe like a base GTA 500 on a track. They would probably fare pretty similar. They're both great cars.
Later, Forrest.
Track vehicles.
Later, Chad.
But they're great cars, man. These guys, people have no idea. They have no idea.
Back when I was racing, we first started off with a showroom stock GT Mustang, and then we went to Chevy, and we ordered a Camaro. I think they were third gen, but you order it with a AM with a radio delete. You don't want floor mats. You want this gear ratio and this. And the next thing that shows up is a 1LE Camaro, no sound deadening, no swinging baffle, aluminum drive shaft, gear. I mean, the thing was phenomenal. But the thing was, Porsche, we always used to battle the Porsches, but the Porsches had a larger gas tank, so they always stayed out a little longer. But I got taken around the track in that Camaro, and because one of the owners of the car was an instructor, and I'm telling you, man, it is like you think you're driving a car. You may be at 50% of what these guys are, and it was crazy, man. It was good times.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Very fortunate to do that.
It's drag racing is fun, but the road course stuff is awesome too. I would like to do it, and just I don't want to do it at the level like Steve is doing, but I'd like to, see what the car does and what I can do.
Definitely want to go to Road America next year. That's for sure.
Yeah, they got track days where you tape up the headlights, tail lights, or something like that, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
How is Steve doing in his racing? We don't see very many videos of him lately.
Steve doesn't really put out any videos anymore, but he's every time he goes to like an event, he's I think the last one he what did he place? Like he placed like I don't remember. There was one that he did at the Corvette Museum where we were at the track, and he and another like pro driver were like beating each other's records. Oh, wow. Steve is he's really good driver.
I miss seeing his track videos.
Yeah. It's unfortunately they just don't come off on camera the way that obviously nothing does, I guess, but road course videos just don't really tend to do that well. People like the fast, I get it. Drag racing is faster, it's easier to watch, but Americans like to go fast in straight lines as fast as we can. But the road course stuff is fun.
As long as it's a good road course driver, it's worth watching.
Yeah, I've always fancied it. The Rolex, the Le Mans, and
I watch those things every year, T.
Laguna Seca, stuff like that. It's just amazing to me. I love that endurance. Yeah. I love that endurance type racing. Even with motorcycles, I've always been more of an endurance than the sprint guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder. I'd have to look, and I don't know if it's been done yet. I know that Ford did not do this. They, the newer 500 on like the Nürburgring to see how it would fare up against every other car that's been out there. I don't know if anybody individually has done it yet or not. I'd have to look. I'm sure somebody has. But,
I just think I think the 500 would do good with the long straightaways on the Nürburgring and stuff like that. I think. Good.
It's definitely got the power. And it's got the handling. Say again.
Cars not allowed there.
I would really like.
The 500's not allowed.
Not in that country, no.
Why?
Really? Why is that?
Overseas because of emissions.
Well, the ZL1 was.
Correct.
Back in 2017.
The new 500 is not allowed overseas right now.
Interesting. Because like the I don't know.
Yeah, something TVU or something like that. I think they had TUV.
The ZL1. Well, ZL1 broke the internet in 2017 when it ran 7 minutes, like 13 seconds, whatever, the Nürburgring. Wait a minute. That was Camaro? Like that beat out a Z06. Like what?
Ken don't say much. When he says something though, it's a lot. Look at him.
The one thing I would really like to see.
Prove me wrong. Oh my gosh, who cares? I think that's the moral of the story here. Who gives a flying crap? Like anybody can be faster than the next guy. How deep are your pockets?
That's right. There
you go, Xander. Well said.
That's it. How much you want to spend?
Yeah, how much you want to spend?
One thing I would really
is a 500 faster than a ZL1? Yes, it has like 100 more horsepower. It is definitely faster. It's got a DCT. It's a great car. From a dig, I mean that's been settled in videos already. ZL1's faster. From a roll, 500 is going to take it. It's got more power. On the track and road course, it's kind of flip a coin. They both do really well. But none of us, at least not me, can come anywhere close to what these guys are doing with the cars. I'm not a professional driver. I'm a guy that just likes to cruise around in 35-mile-an-hour zones and look cool.
Xander, I was going to ask you, is Ken going to help you do any of your work when you start working on your car?
I don't know. I was actually going to talk to him and see if he'd be interested because, like, the headers, like me and Ken noticed that a header job on this car looks like a 2-hour thing. It looks stupid easy.
Really, got a lot of room in there.
There's you know, like a Coyote, you got to move stuff out of the way, you got to lift the engine and get the motor mount brackets and all that stuff loose and take the starter out and do all this, that, and the other. And there's 16 header bolts. On this, there's 10. There's 5 on each side, and you ain't got to move nothing. You just reach your hand down there from the top of the in top of the engine bay, undo the bolts and some stuff underneath the exhaust, and like out they come. Like you can pull. I've watched videos where they're pulling headers, the shorty headers, out of the top of the engine bay. Like there's so much room.
Wow. You ain't doing that in a Mustang.
No. Yeah, the headers. I mean, but if Ken's interested, so it'd give him an opportunity to learn along with me, and maybe he's done this stuff before. I don't know, but
LT engine is easier than the LS.
He would appreciate you showing him how it's done, Xander. He would appreciate the learning.
It's new to me, and it's not a 500, but I didn't have $100,000.
It's a cool car, no matter what, man. It's just it's a good looking car.
Yeah,
all you needed was $100,000. You should have said something. Could have dug it up out of the backyard.
Yeah. Now there's about a $40,000 price difference between this and like a used GT500.
Yeah,
they're just too much money.
They're
right
stupid
now.
price right now.
There's a brand new one for 92 at Ken's dealership.
Yeah, 92. So let's think about this. We're all smart, intelligent, well, somewhat intelligent people here. I had about $23,000 I put down, right? So 92,000. Let's make it easy. Let's say I put 22 down. You got a $92,000 car. So we're $70,000 in.
70, yeah, it's a big payment.
Yes, and you know what that kind of payment is?
Oh yeah,
that's huge.
I financed 50 on mine.
50. I financed 45 on this.
Yeah.
So, but on a $70,000, what would be left after the down payment would be $70,000 if I could buy one at 90. I mean, astronomically huge. What is that? $1,400?
You can say that's 92 at the dealership. Out the door, it's probably going to be more than 92 though.
Well, you might be able to talk them down because they actually added 10. Unlike my car that I bought from that same dealership, they put 10,000 out over the sticker on it.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they
Too much
can't.
money. Yep. And Ford don't get that money. The dealership does.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah.
It's robbery is what it is. It's supply and demand. But
that's exactly what I was saying, stupid fast truck. The 92 is sticker priced. Out the door, it's gonna be different than that.
We've got a golden ticket at my dealer right now.
Oh,
and
track
then,
back
so then,
carbon fiber, all 98.9.
Drew, are you back working somewhere again?
Yeah, I'm at Ford.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's got
back at Auto Nation, the ones who fired me the first time for being political.
Salty. He's got a real job, real hair, and real fingernails. Well,
I got a real life and no hair, and I'm just salty.
It's off of an old DJ Cool who used to be here in DC. You got real hair, real fingernails, and you got a job, you can call me.
Kyle, what were you going to say?
We were talking about the circuit racing. It would be cool if the big three would go ahead and throw their new cars on Pikes Peak. I don't know why we go to Nürburgring when we got the hardest track in the world right in our own country.
Right.
That is a crazy race. I used to follow some motorcycle guys that did it, and the motorcycle, I'm just like, ain't no way in God's green earth am I going to do that and then go off a mountain plummet to my death. I had to put a parachute on.
I like our track down here, Road Atlanta. It's not a bad track.
Yeah, Road Atlanta's
great
good.
track.
Was
That's
it,
a great track.
Yeah, I just watched
Was it,
that 10-hour race there.
I'll tell you another one was Watkins Glen. It was gorgeous up there.
Watkins Glen's
Oh,
a beautiful track. Beautiful
Yeah.
scenery,
It's
everything.
really pretty.
The one I raced on at Charlotte, man, you get a best of both worlds. You get road course and you get to go up on the actual mile and a half track for a little
Yeah,
bit.
that ain't a real road course, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, you have to take a car on a banked surface like that is pretty damn cool. I'll say that.
I'm taking a motorcycle on one. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You just get stuck. The bike gets. If you got good suspension, the bike actually compresses as you're into the corner. It's crazy, and you're just sticking. You're like, oh shit, and then the bike sticks. Confidence in your tires, and you're just gone.
What do y'all think about
Yeah,
the one in
Mike.
Texas, the new one? I'm not a big fan of that track.
Which one, Salty?
That big new one in Texas. What they call that one?
Motorplex.
I don't know.
No, the big road course they racing the F1 cars and stuff on.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, they do MotoGP down there too.
I'm just not a big fan of that course. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just don't look right on TV. Maybe in person it's better, but on TV it just don't look good.
Did you
So
guys
you
see
might have
the-
to get a 20 pack and go there in person and check it out.
Well, me and you need to book that.
You got it, brother.
I'm good for the 20 pack now. You'll have to drive.
All right.
Did you guys hear that the Grand Prix is going to be at in the city of Detroit rather than the Belle Isle this year?
Gee,
The
they're
what now?
Oh, wow.
Well,
Say that again.
Hopefully, don't
Okay.
get mugged mid-race.
Yeah.
So the Grand Prix that's hosted in Detroit every year, we have a little island next to Detroit that has a racetrack. Way back when the Grand Prix first started, Detroit used to have it downtown on the actual streets, kind of like how Long Beach closes down like their city to do Formula Drift. Same type of thing. They would shut down the city, do the Grand Prix on the normal streets. Well, they haven't done that in forever, ever since they got that island set up. Well, this next coming Grand Prix, they're going to do it again. It's pretty big for us. I mean, we haven't had it in forever, so it'll be cool to see it downtown again.
Yeah, if you're up there, you should hook up with Car Mob and Mr. Mach 1 and all that stuff, man. You guys all get along great up in that area.
Oh, I'm new to the channel. I just met Drew through him joining our Facebook page for the SSs.
Yep.
I'm a fellow silver Chevy SS owner as well.
Shoot, car guys are car guys, no matter what you drive, man. Car guys.
Oh,
are car
absolutely, yeah. I just don't know who you're talking about. I haven't met them before.
Guys. Yeah, they got YouTube channels. You can ask Drew. He knows both of them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What's up,
Yeah, he
Vader?
can introduce you to both of them.
Look at you, Xander, Oscar, Mike into a new area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lighting.
in my kitchen.
I told my nephew that. I said, hey, man, when I get better, I want to take you boys out west to go to Arizona and do some hiking. So we'll be Oscar Mike to Arizona. He's like, what's Oscar Mike? I said, on the move. And that's what he uses now when he's got to move. I'm Oscar Mike. Yeah.
I don't remember that one. I'm always there. I'm always Oscar Mike.
Shoot. You're always
Yeah, those guys can introduce you to a lot of car shows and stuff, and a lot of people up there.
Oh, dude, our car scene's huge here. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I
They
just
did
realized, Kyle, did yours
We did a
come?
Grand Prix. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Did yours come with the clear Brembos?
The which Brembos?
The clear, like the color?
Oh, mine are the same color actually as my car, but all of them are gray for the 2015s. But yeah, they're basically color matched. It's kind of nice.
See, mine aren't.
Yeah,
Mine
they're
are
red,
red.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not
Yeah,
seen the
now
fast truck.
the nice thing though is the red ones. They're the same thing, but they're a little bit updated design. You got a better pad from the factory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little bit better of a pad. It's just there's like these little dampeners on the end of the pad, and
Right.
it got rid of the brake squeal that the 2014-15 were having.
Okay. Yeah, because Brembos squeal their ass off.
Oh my god, yeah.
Which ones you got on yours, Drew? The silver or the red?
The red.
Okay, if I say the red would look good with your paint color and all that stuff.
Wait, what'd you say,
Oh,
Drew,
it
about the
does look
Brembos?
good,
They
yeah.
squeal?
Yes, they squeal their ass off.
On your car, any car?
Any car. Brembos are known for squealing.
Mine are great. Mine are
Mine
great.
gets brake dust really bad.
Yeah, that's a bit, Xander. You got it. Brake dust is horrible.
A good.
Well, they got those carbon brakes on them, right? Carbon pads.
They got whatever Ford shoved in the damn thing for me.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You can
Say
get
carbon pads
for
put
'em.
off a lot of dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get them. Yeah.
See, mine don't brake dust bad.
Oh God, look at his.
They just squeal like a pig.
That's from freaking 2 drives.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Mine barely.
Mine doesn't do it nearly that bad.
2 aggressive drives, but 2 drives.
He only knows one way to drive that car wide open.
Yep.
You know, I learned something not too long ago that I wasn't aware of with tires on low mile cars. I learned about it through a YouTuber, Adam LZ. His Porsche GT3 RS, he had only driven about 700, 800 miles on his tires. But because he was like sublime and aggressive driving so much, in that 700-800 mile time period, he had heat soaked the tires so bad they weren't gripping and performing like they would from the factory.
Yeah, greasy, yeah.
Because you're just, I mean, that GT3 RS is just fucking, it's angry. And
Yeah,
it's just
but you know,
ripping it up.
Adam LZ's a different kind of character, man. He drives the dog hell out of his cars. Holy crap!
Right. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, but that 500 right there has got tons of power compared to a GT3 RS.
Xander, you got Brembos all the way around on your ZL1, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how they come on the SSs too, front and rear.
Yeah, Ford
they
just
just-
slipped out and put some regular old
There's-
brakes on the back of mine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Stupid fast. Drive it like you stole it.
That's Ford for you.
Drew, you need to take that shirt and burn it.
I know. I'm actually going to make a post as soon as my customer gets his throttle body and say, does anybody want any VMP shirts? They're free. And make
Hey, Drew, I'm down a size. I could use a large.
Yeah, I can. hey, I can use an extra large.
I got 3 of them.
You got an extra large?
Yep, all 3
We
of
need.
them.
We
You
need
know
to
what
talk.
you do, Drew? Is say, anybody want any VMP shirts? They're free. And then as one's lighting on fire, say, hurry, they're going fast.
Oh shit!
I'll actually pay for shipping.
What you do, make a video and a secret word. And the people that get the secret word, the first ones get the shirt. That way you get the views and you give something away for free.
Oh, too funny.
Drive it like you stole it anymore. It's too fast. Truck costs too much money.
Dang.
Parts are not cheap no more.
How hard was it to swap out the grill?
It's a complete bumper removal. You got to take the whole bumper off. It's
Damn it. I don't want to do
it's
that.
It's not fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
No, I hear
It's,
it's harder than dealing than a coyote.
That's why I like this old Volvo. They ain't shit to remove. It's already there rotted in the ground. All I got to do is put shit back.
It's all installed.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't lying. It looked like somebody dug it up out of a flower bed.
Because I really don't want to do a Holden badge in the back and not do the front at the same time.
Oh yeah, right. I get you.
I just think that would look pretty shitty.
Right. Yeah, no, the bumper comes off fairly easy, but I mean it's still time sensitive. It's gonna take some time to get it all off safely. I actually used an old welding blanket, so that way when I take it off, it doesn't hit the ground or nothing.
Right.
But you got to be careful with the fog lights. They're like a little short cable that when you go to take it off, you got to unplug before you fully take it off.
Right.
But after that, I mean, once you actually have it off, that removal process is pretty easy from there.
Okay.
Thank God for the cheap Harbor Freight moving blankets. They're thick, they're cheap, and they work great, man.
Those work good, yeah.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna be in the chat, but I'm gonna get off the video.
All right, Xander.
I'm getting
All right,
off.
Xander.
care.
Nice talking to you, sir.
You too, T. It's good to see you all healthy, man.
Yeah, good to see you too, my brother. Thank you so much.
Have a good night, man.
Take
God
care.
bless you, bro.
I'm gonna be ending this in 10 minutes, anyways. I gotta go to bed for work in the morning.
Oh, I got to go do my hair and my thing and my eyebrows for tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta go do my hair too. Yep.
Watch out, Drew. There's a dog. You're gonna be on when animals attack.
I know. That's 1 out of 3.
Sublime, you working tomorrow?
Nope.
Hey, Nickel, you getting any racing in? Sorry, I've been absent for about 8 weeks.
Yeah, and to answer Nickel from way back when he asked me that, no, Nickel, I hadn't moved to Tennessee yet. I'm not going to be moving to Tennessee. Things have changed.
At least not right now.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
till whatever, not till my mother passes or something like that. So
Yeah, they can't take all that sexiness in Tennessee just yet.
no, you know what? They don't have any good craft beer places up there.
Oh, that's definitely a reason not to move there.
Yeah.
We have so much of that in Michigan. It's crazy.
Yeah, because see, I can't drink that horse piss they sell at the gas station. I can't drink that crap, man.
We're to
Oh,
Nashville.
gasoline.
Yeah, that stuff
That's
is
just because
awful.
you're going to the wrong area. I mean, you got to go to Memphis or Nashville to get the craft beer.
Hell, Memphis is the last place I'd go. You see all the crazy shit happening up there right now?
I know, because Young Dolph got killed.
Yep.
Who got killed?
Young Dolph, the rapper.
Oh, that rapper? Yeah, I saw a post of it.
Yeah, that it's going to get bad too because
That's a real big loss.
he actually did a lot for the community, and he bought 2 18-wheelers full of turkeys to give out to Memphis residents.
Yeah, this time they're actually doing something for the community, not just shooting it.
I'd say the people is gonna get the turkeys now. That's a loss, but the rest of it ain't. I'm sorry.
But it's gonna get bad. So
Well, not near as bad as when they sentence that little boy here tomorrow or the next day whenever the jury comes back. It's gonna be
Actually, I think it'll get worse.
guard waiting.
I think it'll get worse where Drew is versus that Rittenhouse thing for sure.
I think that Rittenhouse is gonna be a damn madhouse when
It's gonna be a shit show.
Yep.
It's
I think that's gonna be real bad.
So my buddy up in Chicago had his Camaro get stolen.
Really?
They found it completely gutted.
Where? What part of Chicago?
He works for Sutton Ford. So where's Sutton Ford?
Now, was the motor still in it, or just the interior gone?
Everything was gone.
Well, hell,
Literally,
now
it was just a shell.
He's got a perfect platform to build a drag car now. Hey, all the hard work done.
Oh my god.
Hey, there's you got to look at the pro side to everything.
Madison. He's in Madison.
Madison, Illinois? Oh, Matson.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Matson. Okay. That's down by where what's his name? Louisville Media.
Yeah.
That's where you had that Sutton Ford. Wait a second.
Yes.
That's where the Fleetwood Blue Fest was.
I was gonna say, is that where the show was at?
Yeah.
Yeah. My buddy Aunt Frank is his name on Facebook.
Huh.
He's got the orange Camaro, and he bought a Mustang that was orange, but sold the Mustang and kept the Camaro.
Where was it stolen from? Like outside his house or
Ford?
Wait, off the dealership? Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That shit's happening everywhere. They came into our work a couple months ago and stole a car off the drive, and then came into the shop and stole a car out of the bay and drove it out of the parking lot, almost running over a couple people.
Oh shit! Wow. They wanted that car bad.
Dude, there was a couple stories in Chicago where multiple vehicles were stolen in the middle of the night. 7, 8, 10 vehicles. Just nuts.
Have you guys ever heard what happened in Detroit?
There's a lot of stuff that happened in Detroit. Which one?
They had an entire lot that the dealerships were storing all of their extra load of all the Chargers, all their Mopar cars, and this lot got broken into. It's probably 2 years ago now, but every single car in the lot got its brakes, its tires, its wheels, suspension gone, everything.
In one night?
One night. These guys were professional.
They had to be.
Everything.
Damn.
I was like, holy cow.
You'd have to have battery backup for your tools. Okay, battery to be taking that stuff off.
That's crazy, man.
They came in there and they left, and the most impressive part, they never found out who did it.
What?
I was like, holy cow.
You know,
I guarantee if you check eBay, you'd find out.
what's really stupid is here at the FBI building here. I've got a lady coming in tomorrow because her FBI car got broken into. 8 FBI cars on FBI property broke into.
Wow.
What's the stupidity in that?
Yeah, right.
You got some balls to go on FBI property and break into all of their cars.
Well, you know, FBI's got their own police too. Surprising they didn't have anybody on patrol.
Well, we know what they're doing. They spending too much time at Dunkin' Donuts.
They must have had Lefty on patrol.
Probably sitting inside sucking up the AC or heat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop off, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna hop off.
Hey,
Nice
Kyle,
meeting you, man.
Hey, nice meeting you, Kyle.
You too,
Oh,
guys.
hey,
Take care.
before you get out of here, so have you gone to Big Boys up in Detroit at all, or no?
Oh yeah.
So I've already been there a few times when I've been up there to visit Mob, and we met Mr. Mach 1, and like I said, I'm sure you'll get suggestions for the channels or whatever. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
Stay hooked up with
Absolutely.
him,
Take
Sublime,
care,
and
guys.
introduce him to those folks.
Okay.
You guys take care.
You too.
All right,
See
you
you
too.
later.
Well, if anybody wants to know, I will go live after Drew if anybody cares to carry on a conversation tonight.
Yeah,
Does
I'll
he have Instagram, Drew? Do you know?
take a little melatonin and go to bed.
I don't
I hear you.
know. Let me ask him.
Are you friends with him on Facebook?
Yeah.
Can you send me either or, maybe his name or whatever? That's why I'll Facebook friend him or something.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It don't matter what you drive, man. A car guy is a car guy.
I agree. I agree.
Wow, you're still on my friends list. That's nice. Let me see.
Say what?
What's the matter? You been losing a lot of friends because you bought the Chevrolet, man?
No.
I finna say, hell, if they unsubscribed or blocked you because of that, they ain't good friends, man. The hell.
Oh,
with it.
I've lost 50 and gained 60. I lost about 20 off of Facebook.
I
That's
tell you,
crazy.
man,
Later,
It's-
Kev.
you can't call yourself a car guy and ditch somebody because they bought something else.
Different brand. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey.
mean that just ain't right, man. The car community shouldn't be that way. People
And let me
shouldn't
tell you
be so
something.
one-sided.
Who here is paying another man's car note? I
That's
ain't.
my whole point right there.
You enjoy what you enjoy, and you buy what you want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, sir.
That's my whole point, man. I mean, yeah, you got all these people on damn. I mean, I'm just going to use this for example. T, if you had a YouTube channel and you were putting the content out about your Mustang, all right, but yet they telling you, they're coming there and say, well, you should use this, you should use that. I'm like, hey, I should use what I want to use because I'm spending my money.
Right.
You ain't buying not one of my parts.
Right. Yeah, you might have read on the internet's good, but I know for a fact it's junk.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
it's I look at it like this. When I'm spending my money, I'm gonna do what I want. I don't care if I hurt people's feelings or not.
You know what? I
Hey.
should do. I should try to do a couple videos because I don't see a whole lot on a Performance Pack 2 Mustang out on YouTube. You know what the car is, what it's really about. You know.
I think you really should, man. I mean, not only your Mustang, but you got a really nice F-150 that you're doing up from scratch. You're basically taking a work truck and making a badass truck out of it. Ain't a whole lot of people doing that.
And guess who got cleared to drive today from the doctor?
Well, congrats, buddy.
This guy.
Congrats.
She said, your
No.
blood oxygen saturation is doing what? I said, this, that, and, she goes, just take your oxygen with you. So I got portable oxygen tanks. So
Drew, see what Vader said?
See,
I get my egg rolls.
Vader, Chevys are slow unless they got my egg rolls.
That's funny.
that was pointed at two people, Drew and Deb
Yep.
Sublime.
Yep.
Hey, thank you, Speed Addict. I'm telling you, man, I give it all to God, brother. But every day I'm feeling stronger, better, everyday life skills, doing laundry, taking out the trash. That a couple weeks ago, forget about it. But
Agree, Howling, 100%.
but I'm just, I'm pushing through it, doing my own PT regimen, doing my oxygen right, coming off of it, getting back on it when I need it, and everything like that. So it's just been I just think I'm very thankful I have a second chance.
I'm glad you did too, man.
T Hester for the win.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Well, Nickel White, send them my way. I need some more Chevy followers. All right, well, I guess I'll let Salty go live. I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna run, take my dog out real quick, and then I'm gonna come back in and go live.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, I gotta run to the gas station, Salty, so I'll hop in whenever.
Okay, buddy.
T?
All right, everybody. We'll see y'all shortly in the live.
Yeah.
If
Y'all
I
have
don't see you tonight, I'll see you next time we see you.
All right, y'all. Everybody be good. Thank you for all your prayers and everything. I really appreciate it. God bless y'all. Y'all be safe out there because this thing ain't over. So make sure you're doing your due diligence. I'm not trying to be a beat a drum or anything like that, but it's out there. So just be careful, y'all.
Sublime is on his hit list. What the hell? Oh, shit. All right. You guys have a good night.
You too.
All right, brothers. Y'all be good. Thank you, Drew, for letting me be a part of your live stream tonight.
Always, sir. You're always welcome.
Remember, for all your performance needs, call Drew at Modern Muscle Performance. He's got what you want.
Well, thank you, sir.
That's right. Spend it and just send it.
I'm going to have to use it now.
You got that right, brother. Y'all be good. Take care. Thank you again, guys. And
All right.
ladies.
Later, guys.
Talk to you later.
Thank you, bud.
All right.